You both know what's at stake here.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
So I wanted to begin by asking you guys, with the 50th anniversary of the Bond franchise being this year, and now with Skyfall coming out, how does it feel for both of you as actresses to be Bond girls and sort of be part of this iconic legacy that is the James Bond movies?
And for the 50th anniversary, yes, it's such an amazing moment. Yeah. And for me, what is most of all very moving is that I get to meet with beautiful souls and human beings, with Barbara Broccoli, Michael Wilson, Daniel, Sam. Every person on this set was, you know, a cute, a beautiful person. So I feel even more honored to be part of the 50th anniversary.
And Naomie, for you being part of this legacy.
Yeah, for me it's amazing because, you know, I grew up in London, so Bond is so much a big part of British culture. So I never ever thought that I'd be part of a Bond movie, so it's absolutely amazing. There have been celebrations in my household since the moment that I got the movie to the premiere, when there was like 28 of my family who all came with me, and everyone's so over the moon.
Who was the Bond that you grew up with? Was it the Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan?
No, it was Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, he was incredible. And I actually got to work with him, so it's so weird to also work with two Bonds.
Yeah, you could kind of cross off Bonds. We'll
Yeah,
check there.
exactly.
That's great. Well, there's another Bond girl in this film that people aren't talking about, which is Dame Judi Dench. Yeah. She's really the Bond girl in a sense. Could you talk a little bit about her role in this and being part of that caliber of actresses in this film?
Oh yeah, well, I was truly, just to quickly talk about, I met her 3 times on the set. I didn't get to work with her, and I was just surprised by her charm, you know, and her eyes. She has such beautiful, deep eyes and pure eyes, and you get to see, you know, the universe when you see her. She's very powerful and pure person. So you see that at one point in the movie. She's extraordinary, and she has this ability to make everything show in her eyes.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a little bit about your character Eve and her relationship. She has a very interesting working relationship with James Bond in this film. Could you talk a little bit about that? And then also for you as an actor, working with Daniel and seeing him play this iconic role and seeing James Bond come alive in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, working with Daniel was incredible. I have so much respect for him because, especially doing the little bit of action that I had to do in the movie, was quite a lot for me, but, you know, compared to what he has to do, it is nothing. And he works so hard. I mean, he'll do like a 15-hour day of filming, and then he'll go off and, you know, do 2 hours of training afterwards. And it's a lot of commitment, a lot of hard work. And I really loved the kind of relationship that my character has with Bond, because they're field agents together, out in the field on a mission in the beginning, but they have a lot of banter. There's a lot of witty humor that they share. They see each other as equals, and ultimately I think they have a really great flirtatious relationship.
Yeah, they definitely do. And for you, working with Oscar winner Javier Bardem in a scene that you have with him, I mean, he really, as a Bond villain, is chewing up the scenery. I mean, he's classic in this. What was it like for you sort of watching him create that character?
Well, that was such a wonderful process also as an actress, just to realize that those very talented actors, you know, are so humble at the same time, and for me it goes together. So it's beautiful because it's a great like message for everybody.
Yeah.
You get to stay yourself and connected to yourself, and stay humble and connected to your roots, and you know, let the work and the talent explode.
Yeah. Well, finally, I'll just ask you, I thought that this movie really, Skyfall, really embraces the reality, the grounded reality that the other 2 Daniel Craig Bond films established, but also really this is the most Bond of any Bond movie I've seen in a while. Could you talk about why fans of the classic Bond movies will really enjoy this one?
I think because it has all those classic elements that they'll love. You know, the Aston Martin's back, the gadgets are back, there's more humour. And it's also fascinating as well, but I think they'll love the fact that you get to look back at Bond's past. It's almost like the genesis of it, you know, of the movies. And we've never had that explored before. And that's fantastic that the writers did that, because obviously we've run out of the novels now, and they got to create this completely new journey, completely new story. And they've mixed these classic elements with also lots of modern elements as well, and modern concerns like cyber terrorism. They've done it absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah, it's great. Well, it's a great film to have for the 50th anniversary.